All right, guys. Yeah, man. I'm excited about this video. And maybe it's because I have deleted my wild card. Okay. So yeah, man. Without further ado, let's kick it and let's see how things pop. Anyway, cool. First touch point, guys. I activated my wildcard. Now, I have been going crazy. I've had so many so many different, and you know how it is. And this isn't when I activated my wildcard. Bro, I've been doing my wildcard squad from probably game week 3. And yeah, I've just been okay, cool. This one, that one, this one, that one. Finally got it. But just to kind of take you through, you know how it is. You do it based off of form and fixture. Well, I do it based off form and fixture. And I'm really excited because I still got Salah in there and I got Lukaku, which are the main two guys I'm building my team around. Then within the defense, the guys who I'm building my team around is, of course, Trent and Alonso. Everybody else pretty much becomes a transferring squad option. So yeah, and then on the bench, I'm excited that I could get Tierney. Yeah, I mean, Livramento is a nice guy you can save your money with. Douglas, for me, I felt like he's somebody who plays all the time. I just want the guys. I want a balanced squad. Basically, that was also the aim. And you know, Douglas is going to be in the squad every week, week in, week out. So that was important to me. And I felt like he does have a bit of influence when it comes to the goals. Recently scored as well. So that's great. Then, I mean, when you look at the starting 11, okay, James, I've said this before, guys, you must notice my defense is just wing backs, guys who are just getting up the field and contributing. So James, Trent, and Alonso there for me. And I mean, I know James doesn't play all the time. I mean, he is a starter for Chelsea. You know, he is a starter for Chelsea. And let me just put that on silent before it gets in the way. Sorry, guys. Where is that? That's there. Cool. Yeah, so if he doesn't come through, then, you know, I got Tierney, you know, who is that guy as well, who's just putting in those balls for Aubameyang and crew. So I'm happy there when it comes to the guys at the back. In the midfield, of course, like I said, Salah and Jota for me are the guys who are the goal scorers at Liverpool. And then, like I said, the other guys become rotation guys, transfer rotation guys, where this game week, we've got Gray and Townsend taking on Norwich. And Norwich, like I say, they've been leaking goals, guys. I say this every week. And I feel like they could get some goals off of them. If not, be part of the goals that are scored against them. And they're playing at home, guys. In Rafa, we believe. In Rafa, we believe. Yeah, so I'm really keen on that. Hoping all goes good there. And then my strike force, I was okay, who do I play for my strike force? And yeah, I'm Vardy. I took a look at Vardy's games. He's got some good games coming up. Plus, if you look at his form, he's in form, you know. I did look at Ivan Toney, but he's got bad games coming up, real bad games. And he could probably steal 1 or 2 goals from the bad games. But I was nah, I want strong players. Vardy is tested and proved. And I was okay, let me go with Vardy. So the money I had left was Dennis. Now, one of the drafts that I had, my wildcard drafts, actually my front 3 was Vardy, Lukaku, and Antonio. And you probably must be going what? Yeah, and I still had the very same midfield, by the way. Must be going what? Yeah, the difference was Trent, because at that time when I did that draft, Trent was still doubtful. So I was like, So then when he was available, I had to free up some funds and find a way to actually balance things. So yeah, Dennis has still got some good games ahead of him. Like I say, if you haven't watched my previous video, it's on my YouTube. Check it out. And I don't mind playing with 2 strikers, 5 midfielders, and the 3 in the back. But I mean, with Tierney, I can play 4 in the back. I just don't like playing 4 defenders because you're in the Premier League. Goals are bound to happen. So, yeah. Cool. So, yeah, that's the squad. Let's talk about the matches. And I'll show you what my lineup looks like. My squad bill. Let's talk about the big game. The one and the only, the Chelsea, the Blues versus the Light Blues, Man City. For me, like I've said, again, check out my video on YouTube. I actually gave my predictions, but just to give you a run through there, I said for me, Chelsea 1, I said Man City 2, and then I said Man United 3 and Liverpool 4. Now, I'm sticking by that. Even after this game, even after the game, I'm sticking by that. Just because they say it all the time, guys. The team with the best defense honestly wins the league. And for me, I feel like Chelsea's got the best defense. Their defense is, yeah, it's damn good. And there was a video done by a guy I follow on YouTube. Football Made Simple. Check him out. It's pretty cool. I love the tactical side of football as well. Really into it. And he went and did a video in depth on how to beat Tuchel. And he analyzed like the past 11 games, 5 games which were Tuchel lost, and 6 other games where he drew. Premier League and Champions League. And quite frankly, the teams defensively, formation-wise, they matched them up with the back 5 to cover the half spaces, and also then pressed him, overloaded him basically on the sides with the press in order to win the ball back. Yeah, and it was very interesting. Just go into it. I just feel my point being, I feel like if there is anyone who can beat him, yes, it is Pep. But the thing is, I still bag them to win. I still bag Chelsea to win because it's at home. If not win, then at least draw. And this is why I still have Alonso and James. I was actually going to play my wild card in game week 6. Reason being is because this is like their last difficult game. But I mean, like when you look at like Chelsea's starting games of the season, they're going to be like hard. The fixture difficulty rating was showing red. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll pick these guys when they got green. And they've just been winning, you know. And the one time they got a red card, bro, they still drew at Anfield. Like, damn, bro, come on. So I was like, you know what, let me activate this wild card now. And yeah, so I have faith they'll win it. Yeah, man. I mean, the entire title. I think Man City, for me, honestly, Pep should just be focusing on the Champions League. You know, I'm not saying let the league go. No, do what you can, how you can, whatever. But whenever it comes to the Champions League, like if you know you're playing week before Champions League, like weekend before Champions League, hey, yes, it's tough. You're playing Chelsea. Play a full squad right now, and the strongest team, whatever. Try play them again. Try play them again in the week against PSG. Tough, but I would be focusing on Champions League, you know, because I feel like that's the only thing really City fans are really wanting. And I'm sure him too, in terms of having been at City and away from Barcelona and actually not winning the Champions League countless of times. So yeah. Then the fight for top 6. Now I labeled this talking point the fight for top 6 because I feel like that's what it is. You know, it's the fight for top 6. Leicester has been, for me, in my opinion, a bit disappointing. I thought they would really be up there. I think everybody really is surprised by Brighton. I think they have had a couple of not easy games, but it's not easy games, not all easy, but like their games haven't been as tough as like what Norwich has been going through. What Chelsea's teams the teams Chelsea's been facing this first 6 game weeks. So I just feel like they could have been doing better. Aston Villa again for me as well has also been a surprise. That game against Man U, I feel like Villa's gonna lose. It's Cristiano and crew at Old Trafford, man. Like, there's nothing you can say. Yeah, Bruno's there as well. Pogba, the whole gang, bro. Honestly, they're kicking ass at Old Trafford. So I don't expect anything less but a win from them. And we'll see how that turns out. But with Aston Villa, it really puts them back again with the top 6 race. If that was my top 4, then for me, what I expected was Aston Villa and Leicester in that top 6. Not in that order, it could be in any, but yeah, there would be 5 and 6. And then the other guys fighting for top 6 is, of course, Arsenal and Spurs. For those of you who don't know, I am a Arsenal fan. And I know it's been tough, but I'm hanging in there. We've had a good winning streak, and just the thing we need really to go into this North London derby. I feel like everybody as well, including the Spurs fans, as much as Spurs want to win, they all feel like this one's actually more in favor of Arsenal, considering we're also playing at the Emirates. So like I say, I feel like Arsenal's going to walk away with this one. We've had a very good, strong defense, and this is why I have Tierney in my team. Is because Ramsdale, the addition of Ramsdale, White, and the connection of Gabriel. Then you've got Tomiyasu. Guys, nah, fam. Honestly, like that back five, and I say with the keeper. That back five, guys, have been solid, like proper solid. So I feel like in terms of scores and why I back Arsenal, because they're playing at home, they've had a good run before this game, and Tottenham hasn't had a good run before this game. The defense is doing well. They've had clean sheets, and I don't see another result. So for me, a win, honestly, I'm looking at a 1-0. Because Arsenal can't score. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like at first it was we weren't creating too many chances. Now we were creating chances. Yeah, it's fine against Burnley, against Norwich, whatever. But that's my other point. Like fine against Tottenham, whether we create chances or not. I'm not sure how much of them we can actually finish. Because out of 10, we like finishing off. Legit 0.5 out of 10. And when you look at the goals that have been scored. Free kick is half a chance. A scramble where Aubameyang gets it. To me, that's half a chance, bro. A goal that's checked, for offside. That's half a chance, bro. It wasn't like a clear-cut chance. And that was out of 10 chances, bro. 10 chances. And in the one game, we had like 20 chances. So then we had one goal. So with Spurs themselves, I just feel like there's a whole lot going on in there internally, and especially with Kane not clicking and wanting to be there mentally. I just feel like they still got the squad. Nuno has shown it the first 3 games. So this could be a game where things turn around, or Kane decides like, you know what, yeah, fine, I've been not happy and stuff like that, but I'm actually going to turn up this time because it's North London derby. Man, I feel like that's what could happen. So think we'll see with that match what happens. Yeah, then let's reveal the squad. That is how I want to line up the squad. Back three, as you guys can see, if I think here's what I think. Right? I think James will play. If he doesn't play, then I think Rudiger will come through, and I'm saying like not Rudiger, sorry, Tierney will come through for me and actually play, and that's where I'll pick up my 6 points. So I'm very fine if he doesn't play, but I just feel like if he actually does play, then I'm gonna be set for 6 points either way, because it's either he plays or he doesn't play. I don't think Tuchel will sub him in. That is highly likely that he can be subbed in, but I don't think Tuchel will sub him in. I think Tuchel wants to be strong in this game, and I think in terms of his back three, I think he's going to go Thiago in the middle, Azpilicueta on the right with Rudiger on the left, and on the wing backs he will go Reece James and he will go Alonso, with Rudiger's pace helping Alonso and Reece James' pace helping Azpilicueta. So that's my predicted back line for them. So that's why I have it there. And like I say, man, if you play somebody else under Reece James, remember Hudson-Odoi, yeah, Tierney will come in. Trent is Trent, Alonso's Alonso. They'll be doing the things for the guys either way. So hoping for me, even if goals are scored, that these guys will supply some of those goals. So being able to make up for not having that clean sheet. De Gea, Man United's actually got a string of tough games coming up. And I looked at the games properly and I was like, okay, cool. Let me see what's going on here. Aston Villa, they've got another tough team, but it's at home. Leicester, they're playing away. And then they got another couple of teams as well. They're playing at home. And I looked at it, I was like, you know what? Yes, fine. These fixture difficulty ratings might be red, but they can do it, especially if it's at Old Trafford. Especially if it's at Old Trafford. The only one which becomes questionable will be that Leicester one away, because Man United haven't really made the away form. I mean, that West Ham game they played was, yeah, man, those guys like skinned it by the teeth, bro. Like the player came through and was like, he's a superhero. So yeah, that's my back line. Then, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my midfield, that you see, if from my midfield going up, I'm expecting goals galore. You know when you do a wild card where you set up your team and you're like, man, this team this week, bro, 100 points. None less, 100 points. I'm really hoping Gray could score not just one, bro, but two. And Townsend could like score one and like supply one, Yeah, I feel like after the defeat that Everton had, this is an opportunity for them to actually make up for it. They're playing at home as well. So I really have faith in Rafa. I'm expecting goals, bro. I'm not expecting them to struggle against them. I really am not. I feel like they should be scoring goals for that game. And yes, fine. Calvert-Lewin is not around. And Richarlison, which is really sucks. But and I had them in my team in the beginning, but I had to substitute them out, transfer them out. Sorry. And yeah, I feel like these two will do it for the guys. I don't know. Rondon for me in the previous game, maybe he was just out of his depth, but yeah, we'll see what he can do. Then I mean, of course, Brad, whether these guys are playing away or home, I'm talking about Liverpool, yeah, they'll do the things. In Salah we trust. Yeah, it's Salah we trust. So there's nothing much to say about those guys. And then we got Vardy and Lukaku. Um, like I said, Vardy's got a couple of good games coming up under him. The only hard one is Man United, but even that, he's playing that at home, so I'm still expecting him to actually, do some bad stuff there. His form when I checked out was like 7.6, and Lukaku's Lukaku, bro. Like, doesn't matter who the hell you're playing against. In this game, though, honestly, when it comes to a prediction for the game, I do feel like the game could either be 0-0, where both teams struggle to break each other's defense, because both coaches have just done really well to equalize each other out. And then Dennis also has, I think, two more good games and then a tough game, and then but he hasn't been in form. They got Joshua King. I'm surprised he hasn't been doing much. Anyway, yeah, he just seemed like the better option. Hey, he seemed like the better option. I actually thought, I was like, hey, do I play Dennis or do I actually play Tierney? If I have so much faith in Tierney that I'm gonna get those 6 points, do I play him? And I was like, hey, fam, you know what? I do believe Watford will score at home. It could be Sa. It could be Sa or Dennis. So I was like, you know what? I'd rather just Dennis be in there because I feel like he could have something to do with the actual. He could have something to do with the actual. The actual goal. Yeah. Look at me thinking on my team now, like. Nah, guys, I have faith in this team. Trust, I have faith in this team. And then yeah, like the bench, like I said, man, I'm very confident for Tierney to come in if need be. And Livramento, playing against Wolves. Now Southampton, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but these guys defensively, they got stuff figured out. They got stuff figured out. These guys drew Man City, away, Man United, and West Ham. Like, bro, that's some good stuff, So they're playing Wolves. Wolves had a bad run in the beginning. They did play some tough games, but then I think the previous game they lost. Previous game, Wolves lost to Brentford at home, and we all expected them to win. But yeah, this is why I'm saying Livramento and Pru. I feel like they should grab also a clean sheet there. And then I'm not expecting anything from Douglas Luiz. That's why I've got him lost on the bench there. So yeah, man, guys, that's the team, man. That is the team. Anyway, for you guys watching me on YouTube, please leave comments in the description. I really would be appreciate it if you guys like it, so more people can view it. And then to all my Twitch folks, yeah, guys, I really want to converse with you guys. Tell me what you guys think. Do you like the squad? Don't you like the squad? Where you feel like changes could be made? Yeah, man. And I've also got a league. So I'll leave that as well in my YouTube page in the description. So guys, thanks for tuning in. That is me, and I'm out, and I will see you guys again. Peace.